Hello everyone, welcome back to GK Today. This is Nuzhat Sana, and in today's session we will be discussing the most important MCQs for 12th of September 2024. These are some of the important keywords that we would be discussing in today's session. For example, we'll talk about Abdelmadjid-Tebboune. Recently, he has been elected as the president of which country? Then we will see Swachh-Vayu-Survekshan. After that, we will see how many medals India has won in Paris-Paralympics 2024. Then we'll be talking about Sukanya-Samriddhi-Yojana. After that, we will see Fatah 360 missile belongs to which country. Then we will be talking about UDH-ABHYAS, which two countries participate in this exercise. Then we will be seeing the Sugamya-Bharat application. After that, we will see VP Colombo is a joint mission between which two space agencies. Okay, so these are some of the important things that we would be covering in today's session. Now, without taking any further time, let's get started. The very first question is, recently the 5th International Day of Clean Air for Blue Skies, also known as Swachh-Vayu-Divas, is observed on which day? The correct answer is C option, 7th of September 2024. Okay, Rajasthan State Pollution Control Board has hosted the 5th edition of International Day of Clean Air for Blue Skies on 7th of September 2024 in the city of Jaipur. This day is also known as Swachh-Vayu-Divas in India. And along with this, the 4th meeting of the Apex Committee of the National Clean Air Program took place, which was chaired by our Union Minister for Environment, Forest and Climate Change, who is Mr. Bhupendra Yadav. Okay, so United Nations has declared 7th of September as the International Day of Clean Air for Blue Skies in 2019, and this year the theme was Invest in Clean Air Now. Okay, so two things are important. When do we observe the International Day of Clean Air for Blue Skies? This is 7th of September. And what is the theme for this year? The theme is Invest in Clean Air Now. Okay, talking about this day, when was the first International Day of Clean Air for Blue Skies observed? So first time it was observed in 2020. Which organization declared this day? Answer is United Nations. And what is the basic purpose of this day? So basic aim is to raise awareness and prompt action for air quality improvement. Okay, now talking about the Rajasthan city, which historical desert in Rajasthan is a major tourist attraction? Obviously it is Thar Desert. Many a times the location of Thar Desert has been asked in the examination, so answer would be the Rajasthan state. Which city in Rajasthan is known as the Pink City? Obviously it is the Jaipur city. Now talking about United Nations, in which year was this United Nations founded? It was founded in 1945. And if we talk about the National Clean Air Program, when was this program launched? Answer is 2019. And what is the primary goal of National Clean Air Program? Basic aim is to reduce the PM 2.5 and PM 10 concentration. Okay, now one last question is, which Indian ministry oversees the National Clean Air Program? It is the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. Okay, moving to next question. Recently Abdelmadjid-Tebboune has been elected as the president of which country? So he has been elected as the president of the country Algeria. In the 2024 Algerian presidential election, he has been re-elected with a huge win, and he secured 94.65% of the valid votes. So this election was held on 7th of September with 5.6 million voters out of 25 million eligible participants. President Tebboune was re-elected for a second 5-year term. He was first time elected in 2019, but the opposition boycotted that election. Also, he is seen as military backed, and he has defeated his rivals Abdelaziz Hassani Sharif, who gained only 3% of the votes. Fine, you have to remember that the new president of Algeria country is Abdelmadjid-Tebboune. Fine, now talking about the country Algeria, what is the official language of Algeria? It is the Arabic. Fine, and the first time he was elected as the president of Algeria in which year? This is 2019. Before becoming the president, which position did he hold in the Algerian government? So he was the prime minister. Fine, now which organization typically oversees the elections in Algeria? It is the Independent National Electoral Authority. Fine, moving to the next question. Which city has secured the first position in the Swachh-Vayu-Survekshan 2024? The correct answer here is B option, Surat. Surat was previously ranked at 13th position, and now it secured the first place in the Swachh-Vayu-Survekshan 2024 among 131 Indian cities in across India. The city scored 194 out of 200 marks, and it reduced the PM10 levels by 12.71% in 2023 to 24. Surat was honored as a national clean air city with 1.5 crore rupees and a trophy along with a certificate at a ceremony that took place in Jaipur city. The Swachh-Vayu-Survekshan was initiated by the government, and it aims 30% reduction in the air particulates, and it evaluates the cities based on waste management, dust emissions and public awareness. Okay, so Surat city has secured the first position in the Swachh-Vayu-Survekshan 2024. What questions you can be asked regarding this news? What year did the Swachh-Vayu-Survekshan initiative start in India? This is the year 2022. Which Indian government body oversees the Swachh-Vayu-Survekshan? It is Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. How often are the rankings for the Swachh-Vayu-Survekshan released? It is released annually. Then Surat is known for being a major hub of which industry in India? So it is known for diamond cutting and polishing. And which river flows through Surat? It is the Tapti river. Okay. Now what does PM10 stands for? So particulate matter with a diameter of 10 micrometers or less. Okay. Which international organization set the standard limits for PM10 in the year? It is the WHO Air Quality Guidelines. Now which famous astronomical observatory is located in Jaipur, which is known as a UNESCO World Heritage Site as well? It is the Jantar Mantar. Okay. Moving to the next question. How many medals were won by India at the 2024 Paris-Paralympics? This is an extremely important question, and the correct answer here is D option, 29. Okay. Basically, the 17th Paris Paralympics concluded on 8th of September with a ceremony at Paris. It was held from 28th of August to 8th of September 2024, and it was organized by International Paralympics Committee. So the 18th Summer Paralympics will take place in Los Angeles in USA in 2028, and India has won a record 29 medals, surpassing the 19 medal haul from the 2020 Tokyo Paralympics. China has topped the medal tally with 220 medals. Okay, India was placed at 18th position. Don't forget that Harvinder Singh and Preeti Pal were the India's flag bearers at the closing ceremony. Okay, you have to tell me who were the India's flag bearers at the opening ceremony. Please write your answer in the comment section if you remember. Many times I have told you. So three things are important. First of all, what is India's position in the 2024 Paris Paralympics? So we have been placed at 18th position. How many medals India has won? Answer is 29. And the third question you can be asked is which country has lead the medal tally? This is the country China with 220 medals. Fine. Let's see some static facts regarding the Paris Paralympics. First of all, if we talk about International Paralympics Committee, when was the International Paralympics Committee founded? It was founded in 1989, and the headquarters of International Paralympics Committee is located in Bonn, Germany. Fine. Moving to question number 5. Sukanya-Samriddhi-Yojana, recently seen in the news, was launched in which year? This Yojana was launched in the year 2015. And why it came into news? Because the government has introduced some new rules for the Sukanya-Samriddhi-Yojana, and it would be effective from 1st of October 2024. Okay, it was launched in the year 2015 under the Beti Bachao Beti Padhao campaign, and it is a small deposit saving scheme for the girl children. Fine. So guardians can open the Sukanya-Samriddhi-Yojana account for their girl child who must be under 10 years of age and an Indian resident as well. So the scheme allows a minimum deposit of 250 rupees and a maximum of 1.5 lakh rupees annually, with deposits for 15 years and maturity at 21 years. Partial withdrawal up to 50% is allowed for education after the age of 18 years. And this Yojana offers some tax benefits under section 80C and 10 of Income Tax Act. and the new rules require the transfer of guardianship from the grandparents to legal guardians or parents, or else the account will be permanently closed. Fine. The Sukanya-Samriddhi-Yojana was launched in the year 2015, and why it came into news? Because the government has introduced some new rules for this Yojana, and it would be effective from 1st of October 2024. Now, who launched this Yojana in India? Obviously, this is our Prime Minister Narendra Modi. What is the maximum annual deposit that is allowed in Sukanya-Samriddhi-Yojana account? This is 1.5 lakh rupees. And if we talk about Beti Bachao Beti Padhao, which Indian state was the first to launch the Beti Bachao Beti Padhao campaign? It is the state of Haryana, and this campaign was also launched in the year 2015. Which two ministries are primarily responsible for implementing the Beti Bachao Beti Padhao scheme? These are Ministry of Women and Child Development along with Ministry of Human Resource Development. Fine. Moving to the next question. Fatah 360 missile recently seen in the news is developed by which country? This missile belongs to the country Iran. Why it came into news? Because Iran has delivered some short-range ballistic missiles, including this Fatah 360, to the country Russia. And talking about the Fatah 360, it is a precise and mobile Iranian SRBM, means short-range ballistic missile, that is designed for tactical strikes on military and infrastructure targets. So it weighs nearly 787 kilograms and it travels at a speed of Mach 3 to Mach 4. It is equipped with a solid fuel engine and it enables the rapid deployment with a range of 120 to 300 kilometers. Also, it carries a 150 kilogram warhead and it is very difficult to intercept due to its small maneuverable design. So the missile uses an inertial guidance system and satellite navigation for 30-meter accuracy. This Fatah 360 is launched from a truck mounted system which is capable of deploying the multiple missiles. Fine. So Fatah 360 missile has been developed by the country Iran. Okay. Now, if we talk about some short-range ballistic missiles, what is the typical range of these type of short-range ballistic missiles in kilometers? So the typical range is basically less than 1000 kilometers. Fine. Now, if we talk about Fatah 360 missile, which fuel type is used in this missiles engine? This is the solid fuel. And what is the speed range of Fatah 360 missile in terms of Mach number? It is Mach 3 to 4. Which guidance system does the Fatah 360 missile utilize for its precision? It is the inertial guidance system and satellite navigation. Now, talking about the ballistic missile guidance system, what navigation system is predominantly used in modern ballistic missile guidance for precision? It is the GPS, means Global Positioning System. Fine. And one last question is, which country has developed the Iron Dome system to intercept short-range rockets and artillery shells? This is the country Israel. Okay. Moving to question number 7. Recently, where was the 20th edition of India-USA Joint Military Exercise YUDH-ABHYAS 2024 conducted? The correct answer is A option, Rajasthan. The 20th edition of India-USA Joint Military Exercise YUDH-ABHYAS 2024 began at the Mahajan Field Firing Ranges in the state of Rajasthan. Okay. So this exercise is scheduled to be conducted from 9th to 22nd of September 2024. YUDH-ABHYAS is basically an annual joint military exercise between India and the USA. It is ongoing since 2004 and the exercise fosters the cooperation between the two militaries and it focuses on training, cultural exchanges and developing the joint operational skills. So the previous edition took place at Fort Wainwright in Alaska in the country USA. Fine. This was the 20th edition and you can be asked that YUDH-ABHYAS is conducted between which two countries? Answer is India and USA. What is the venue for this year's exercise YUDH-ABHYAS? Answer is Rajasthan, India. Fine. Now, in which year did the first YUDH-ABHYAS exercise take place? Answer is 2004. What is the primary purpose of YUDH-ABHYAS joint military exercise? Basic objective is cooperation and joint operational skill. Fine. And last year, which US state has hosted this exercise? Answer is Alaska. Fine. Now, if we talk about the Mahajan Field Firing Ranges, in which Indian state are the Mahajan Field Firing Ranges located? They lie in Rajasthan. And when were these firing ranges first established? It was established in the year 1983. Can you tell me the name of one more exercise that is conducted between India and USA? Please write your answer in the comment if you know. Moving to question number 8. Sugamya-Bharat application, which was seen in the news, is an initiative of which ministry? This application belongs to C option, Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. Why it came into news? Because since it's launched in 2021, over 1400 accessibility complaints have been lodged through the Sugamya-Bharat mobile application, with 75% of them resolved. Okay, so this application is initiative by the Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment's Department of Empowerment of Persons with Disabilities. It actually helps the people with disabilities and the elderly report accessibility issues in public infrastructure, transportation and buildings. So complaints are filed using the geotagged photos sent to relevant authorities, and this application will very soon be upgraded with artificial intelligence features as well, including a chatbot and multilingual interface. So partnerships with Mission Accessibility and iSTEM support the development of application. Okay, the Sugamya-Bharat application is an initiative of Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. Why it came into news? Because since its launch, over 1400 accessibility complaints have been lodged with 75% resolved. Okay, talking about Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment, when was this body established in India? Answer is 1985. What is the main focus of Swachh-Vayu-Survekshan scheme, which is operated by this ministry? Basic aim is to provide physical aids and assisted living devices to the senior citizens. Moving to question number 9, Baby Colombo, which was seen in the news, is a joint mission between which two space agencies? The correct answer is A option. It is the Japan's space agency JAXA and the European Space Agency. The Baby Colombo spacecraft recently provided the first clear images of the South Pole of Mercury. Okay, and this mission is a collaboration between the European Space Agency and the Japan Aerospace Exploration Agency JAXA. It is named after Italian mathematician Giuseppe Colombo. It was launched in the year 2018, and the mission basically aims to study the Mercury's surface. Not only surface, but its composition, magnetic field and solar interactions as well. It includes two components. First one is the Mercury Planetary Orbiter. It is for mapping and studying the surface, and the second one is Mercury Magnetospheric Orbiter, and it is for examining the magnetic field and magnetosphere. Okay, so Baby Colombo is a joint mission between the JAXA and the European Space Agency. Fine. Talking about the European Space Agency, in which year was this agency founded? It was founded in 1975. And what is the name of their famous mission that successfully landed a probe on a comet? It is the Rosetta mission. Okay, so it touched down the comet, and Rosetta was launched in 2004. Who was the first female astronaut from European Space Agency? It is Samantha Cristoforetti. She is the first female astronaut from ESA, and she is from Italy. Okay, now moving to the last question. Recently, who has made history by becoming the first Indian to be elected as the president of the Olympic Council of Asia? The correct answer here is C option, Mr. Randhir Singh. Randhir Singh is a key figure in Indian sports administration, and recently he has been elected as the first Indian president of the Olympic Council of Asia at its 44th General Assembly. Okay, so he has been associated with the OCA, means Olympic Council of Asia, for over 33 years, and he achieves a historic milestone for Asian sports. His deep experience and background in the sports are expected to drive the initiatives so as to strengthen the global role of Olympic Council of Asia, including the preparations for the upcoming Asian Games and other major events. Okay, so recently Mr. Randhir Singh has made history by becoming the first Indian to be elected as the president of the Olympic Council of Asia. Okay, talking about Olympic Council of Asia, when was this body established? It was established in 1982. And where are the headquarters of this body located? So the headquarters lies in Kuwait City in Kuwait. Okay, what is the main objective of the Olympic Council of Asia? Basic objective is to promote and develop the sport in Asia. Fine. Now if we talk about the Asian Games, how often are the Asian Games held? These are held every 4 years. And when and where were the first Asian Games held? It was held in New Delhi in 1951. Which country has won the highest total medals in Asian Games history? This is the country China. Okay, so these are the most important current affairs for today. And as usual, we will be moving to our revision session now, where on daily basis we cover 3 topics. And for today our topics are: the first one would be important days and events, At second, we'll be talking about some sport related news, and at third, we will be seeing some science and technology related current affairs. First of all, let's move to important days and events. The very first question is, which city was the venue of Asian India Millet Festival 2023? The venue is New Delhi. When is the Parakram Divas observed every year? This day is observed every year on 23rd of January. Which one of the following city is the venue of India's first beachside startup festival named as Emerge 2024? You can also be asked that what is the name of India's first beachside startup festival, that is Emerge, and venue for this festival was Mangaluru. Okay. Recently, where was the National Arogya Fair inaugurated? It was inaugurated in New Delhi. What was the theme for the National Farmers Day 2023? The correct answer is delivering the smart solutions for sustainable food security and resilience. Okay. Can you tell me when do we observe the National Farmers Day? So every year we observe this day on 23rd of December. Okay. What is the theme of the World Thinking Day 2024? The theme for this day was Our World, Our Thriving Future. And last is, which day is celebrated as International Day of Light every year? Correct answer is 16th of May. Okay. Our second topic here is the sport related news. The very first question here is, which Indian athlete created a history by winning India's first bronze medal in 200 meters race at 2024 Paris Paralympics? This is an extremely important question, and the correct answer is Preeti Pal. Then second question is, Nishat Kumar recently won a silver medal in which event at the 2024 Paris Paralympics? This is high jump. Who has been appointed as India's chef de mission for the Paris Paralympics in 2024? This is Satyaprakash Sangwan. Recently, who has been appointed as the head coach of the Indian men's cricket team? This is Gautam Gambhir. Recently, who was announced as the first Indian ambassador of the ITTF? ITTF stands for International Table Tennis Federation. The correct answer here is Sharat Kamal. Thomas Muller, who recently announced his retirement, is associated with which sport? He is a football player. Cricketer Devon Thomas, recently banned by ICC, belongs to which country? He is a player from West Indies. Recently, ICC has banned him. Okay. And now our third and the last topic is science and technology related news. The first question is, which two Indians have been selected for Axiom 4 mission recently? These two Indians are Shubhanshu Shukla and Prasant Balakrishnan Nair. Okay. CLAT 3.5 Sonnet, which is an artificial intelligence model that was recently seen in the news, is developed by which company? It has been developed by Anthropic company. Okay. Next is Xenophrys apatani belongs to which species? So it is a kind of frog species. What is LVM-3 recently mentioned in the news? It is basically the launch vehicle of ISRO, Indian Space Research Organization. Recently, ISRO successfully conducted the reusable landing vehicle LEX-02 landing experiment. What is the name of RLV? So it is the Pushpak. Okay. Recently, which company has developed Krutrim, being promoted as India's own artificial intelligence and a multilingual LLM, means large language model? Krutrim has been developed by Ola company. What is E. coli that was recently seen in the news? It is basically a name of bacteria. Okay. So these are the questions from our revision part, and now I am concluding the session with some homework. The homework today would be related to summits and conferences. Here on the screen you can see 7 questions. Please read each of the questions carefully and try to answer them in the comment section. You have to tell me the venue of each of these events and meetings, or you can say summits and conferences. Fine. I'll be waiting for your answers in the comment section. Now we will be meeting tomorrow, and before winding up, let me tell you that these questions are part of our daily 20 MCQ series on GKToday Android application. So if you want the PDF of the lecture, you can subscribe to that course by paying a very nominal fees. Fine. Now we will be meeting tomorrow with some more important current affairs. Till then, stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe to GK Today. With this, Nuzhat Sana signing off.